I've been on duty for 5 minutes, Director.
You know, I spoke to a wise man, and, you know, at the end of the day, there will be a tomorrow.
I'm aware.
And so it's okay to just say, let local PD handle it. And I want you to think about it like this, right? Has Pred lost his mind? Absolutely. Are some people going to get their, you know, their knee pads out and start glugging? 100%. But, you know, just like everyone else that hits banks and shoots people, there's enough of that building up. And, you know, when we've got we're ready to do it, we jump on in and we get them then. But we cannot forget strategy, right? And what has already transpired today is I got a call from Chief Justice Angel. She told me, and I still got to put this report in, it's been a day, multiple things happening simultaneously.
Yeah, Springfield sent me a very short email about us losing military equipment, and then I heard all the explosions and stuff. I was like, I'm just gonna stay inside, and then I drove out of my apartment, and there's just nothing but rubble and Little Soul. So, yeah. We're right in their line, by the way. We should probably move.
Yep.
I don't want to get rammed by a car. There's only one person. Never mind.
So in the midst of all this, Fred began to, you know. Okay, no, I initially got a call from Angel, and she said, and I'm going to be honest, I don't like how it was phrased, mostly because I feel like it was missing critical information. But like I have an idea what might have happened, and I get. Look, she called me and she said, Pred is leaving the door to our house open, and I am concerned people are going in and maybe leaving guns. And what should I do? And I said, you know, we were joking about some things, right? So I said, look, I'm going to give you the serious answer. Anything that is in your house is yours. Obviously, if you find that there are weapons, you have to report it.
Yep.
And as you have done right now, if we, you know, they're like, hey, there's like, you know, 3 guns I don't know about in this house. Can you come down and get it? That in and of itself, whatever the PD version of the word is, it's exonerating, right? Like, hey, I found this shit. Can you come and get it? I don't know where it came from, thus allowing us to fingerprint and whatever, right?
Right.
However, absent that, if that does occur, and that doesn't exist, you're in constructive possession, right? And just as anyone else that owns a house, they can't put up that argument, right?
Correct.
It's not mine. And she's like, okay, I'm going to sell him the house. So I don't know if she has yet, but but that kind of puzzled me too, because, I initially said, why don't you kick him out? And she said, we both own the house. And so she decided to give it to him, which is fine. But I suspect she may have been put between a rock and a hard place, because maybe her eyes open, like this guy's completely lost his fucking mind, right? Because keep in mind, he probably spent the last couple days gaslighting the shit out of her with some of the, you know, they're targeting me, I'm innocent, blah, blah, blah.
Which I need to tell you about some calls that I received yesterday in the 3rd shift PD meeting after we had this conversation.
Okay. And maybe there was a part of her, right, playing the fresh neutral party, being like, maybe they are doing this, right? Because if someone's going to rattle in your ear long enough, you might be like, hey, maybe there's some truth. But I think earlier today, probably, hence the phone call, maybe she started to doubt a little bit and realized that Pred has gone full retard, right? And she's like, nope, I like my job and where my career's headed. You know, I ain't want nothing to do with this. But that's speculation. About an hour later, there was something that occurred. I don't know what exactly that something is. It might have been the shootout or whatever, because I was dealing with other stuff. And apparently Pred had shot someone. And this isn't the first time. There was an incident like yesterday where people were, I don't know what the fuck happened, but today, you know, Jewel reported, Crystal showed up. According to Jewel, Crystal like didn't give a fuck. I advised Jewel to, you know, make a statement to another law enforcement officer. I recommended Jenna because Crystal's not going to write it appropriately. She just won't. If it means protecting Pred. And then quite literally, as I was talking to her, it happened again.
He shot her? Like
no,
right
he
in front
shot a different person, apparently. I don't know the details of it.
We don't have a castle doctrine. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's just self-defense.
I think it's stand your ground.
Yep, which means you have to fear for your life. Okay. Okay.
So in lieu of all those things happening, I think someone had tried to get the marshals to come down there. I think maybe he had contacted a marshal. I don't know exactly. But I've seen this in a playbook. I've seen this playbook before. This isn't new. He is, as we've already seen, attempting to manufacture the argument of he is trying to get us to react now and arrest him. And I'm not saying we don't, but what I am saying is if that decision's made, it needs to be by the book, because understand that he's not the only one that's corrupt, right? And that every statement, every reaction, your presence there is that some of these people quite literally don't give a fuck about their job. And that all it takes is one or two. And so whether, especially some of these folks that, like McAllister and stuff, that don't know the context, they go down there and they're like, yo, this is a very obvious situation where someone has done this, can very quickly turn into something else. In other words, hey, I didn't do this. I didn't get asked any questions. He starts yelling, can't, you know, did she Mirandize me? And now all of a sudden, the strong case is now all of a sudden muddied because this guy and those that wish to conspire with him make it all that much better. What I'm saying is let local PD handle it. We double check with the stuff, and when we are available, we fucking crack his ass, right? He wants the attention.
Okay.
This isn't you. Pred will crack if the attention is not put their way. We are not he is currently suspended. It is it is not even our direct responsibility. Like right now he's suspended. Local PD has to go. We don't.
Right.
We're responsible looking at the reports and taking the next steps. Right now is a big test for every member of local PD. Are they going to do the right thing or are they going to do the wrong thing? And if they do the wrong thing, yeah, he might not go to jail for it. But you know what? They're going to have to fucking live with that for the rest of their life.
Very true. Some of them won't really care. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, some of them probably, you know, never mind.
Right. They probably have already.
Yeah. So that's why I was kind of like, you know, be advised of it, but do not get distracted. I will tell you right now, and I'll say it openly, I think Ruth accidentally fell into that trap to a degree for trying to focus on the right thing without realizing that was a part of the trap, right? Attention, more situations, muddy the water, right? So, anyways.
Copy. Yep. I can do that.
Apparently, this thing over here has something to do with the faceless. I don't know why. I was told, look at the logo. I don't know what the fuck it means, though. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what the logo is. It looks like a rising sun. I don't know its relevance, really, but that's why I came down here. So.
I got your 6.
Easy. Oh, sorry. I already took the photo. I think this is, that's all I needed. That's why I was down here. Have you seen this over here around the corner?
Probably not.
All right. Sorry you're coming on duty right in the midst of a fucking firestorm.
I would rather do this than deal with a petulant child who wants attention because we're not playing with his toys. So yes, this is what I want to do. I'm a cop first, director. That's what I want to be as a cop.
Yeah.
Well, Marshall.
You know.
We have standards.
Yeah. Let's see. Maybe over this way. Hey,
Hello.
what's going on, guys?
What's up, guys?
Oh.
Brian, bruh.
Hey, what's going on, bitch?
Bitch, man, fuck you, man. What happened to the block, man?
No, listen. What do you think? You saw us flying around. I got fucking blown up during that shit. But I hear you guys doing work too.
Yeah, we doing our thing, but God, y'all, when are y'all gonna start like picking your weight? You know what I'm saying?
You need to look at the newspaper more, brother. You think we got a blueprint. Y'all just happen to blow one up.
Man, dog, that ain't doing nothing. I'm talking about these motherfucking airplanes, jets, bombers, all this shit, my boy. Like, what the fuck?
That's what was
How they got
today.
more? How a terrorist organization got more fucking vehicles than the government do, bro?
What do you think, brother? I became director 3 months ago, and we have to do all of the fucking investigations ourselves because we got a damn criminal as the chief of police. You know that motherfucker? Did you go to the fucking thing? Dude strangulated an EMS in order to protect his own fucking cops, and motherfucker's still dick riding that shit. Bro,
what did y'all think would happen getting
That's what I said. That's what I said.
We said this shit,
yeah,
man.
I know you did. Y'all blooded his ass out and then put him in that. And then what? Because he's got a badge, like magically all the terrorism and other things. Look, Kyle Pred evaded his warrant for like 6 months. Like, listen, I know this, right? But my memory isn't like shit ain't South Park for me. You know what I mean? Kyle, like in South Park, dies every episode, right? And then no one asks any questions when Kyle shows up again. That guy's name is Kyle, right? No, that's Kenny.
Kenny.
Yeah, that's Kenny.
Same shit, different day.
Yeah, same shit.
Yeah.
Like, no one's like, I ain't like that where it's like, Kenny's back and no one's like, yo, didn't this motherfucker die already?
Dog, we gonna see this motherfucker Chiefs pop.
Yeah.
In another couple of months. On everything I love, my boy. We're going through this shit again, bro.
We've been distracted. Like, quite literally, the other shit has distracted us from Peso stuff. But we're closing out on it. You're gonna see a bunch of people going to jail. Benji, you ever play the game Rust?
Yeah,
we foundation wiped his ass. And as for Ray Romanoff, that dumb fuck got baited on Twitter. Oh!
Did I miss something on
yes.
social media? Who is
yeah,
it?
I baited the fuck out of him. Ray?
Benji?
No, Ray. Charlie twatted, and then I said some toxic shit on there. After Ray twatted, I'm like, something about Dada. Oh no, I said something to Charlie, and read that thread real quick.
This your wife, right? Is that this childish shit that he's doing?
Wait, who?
Oh, that was me. I posted that.
That was you?
Yeah.
Oh, Drake Morgan. Gotcha.
That was us executing his wife on the timeline.
Whose wife?
I didn't know
Allegedly.
he was married. No, we're not arresting you. It's probably out of statute anyway.
Yeah, that shit was months ago.
Miguel on the side of cops, nothing new. What else is he doing?
Uh,
you didn't
search
die?
for
A shame. I'm sorry I
Charlie.
insulted your dad.
Search for Charlie __. Oh fuck! It doesn't. Man.
I'm looking.
So, Charlie twats.
Okay.
That's such a betrayal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Betrayal isn't a mistake; it's a choice, and choices come with consequence.
Dick.
Yeah.
I fucking love this department so much.
Yeah.
You know, I used to
And
have a
then-
friend who had he had a phrase when it came about was it betrayal. He loved that line so much.
So that
what-
Charlie twatted that
okay.
after the little soul bombing, right? And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
after he said that, it was obvious what it was about. And then I twatted, measure this dick. And then Ray Romanoff twatted, you didn't die. And I said,
I insulted your dad.
I'm sorry I insulted your dada. And then he kept responding to it. These twats, I did talk to DOJ. We want to pull these twatter records.
Oh, are we able to actually do that? I thought they got wiped.
Maybe. And we want to try to pull them. I've already asked to get them because this is going to cook him. Like, quite frankly, let's throw this on his case.
I can't see any. Maybe I just can't see it. It's fine.
You cannot search the person who originally twatted.
Okay.
Yeah. Does this have to do with Pred?
All right, well, I don't want to hold y'all, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
keep doing what y'all doing, I guess.
I appreciate it. And hey, remember, if we catch you doing something, we got to arrest you, all right?
No, of course, of course.
You called earlier?
I may have a solution to that.
Sorry, what's that?
You called earlier, brother.
Oh, yeah, and then you wanted to fuck your goddamn car or some shit.
No, I would never fuck Sasha. I would make sweet, tender love.
Okay. No. I just wanted to get in a vehicle with you so I can do paperwork and,
Oh, sure. Let me come pick you up.
No, I got to talk to Sparks here. So,
all right, no worries.
Right afterwards, I'm down. I'll give you a call back.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Fuck it. Excuse me.
Okay, so we're gonna pull twatter records, maybe. I can't see what he posted, but I'm gonna just trust that someone documented it.
We did. If you search betrayal and then scroll to the very first twat. Betrayal with a capital B.
Okay, I see that for Charlie__.
Yeah, so you kind of have to work backwards on this because, the search for twatter is a little messed up. Now, I don't know if we can use this, especially with the verification thing, but, I don't think it necessarily hurts. And if it does go to trial, right, well, fuck, we'll get DOJ to rule one way or another. Might as well try. You know what I mean?
The worst case is we get a no. Okay, I'll talk about the fucking IA shit later. I need to run something by Springfield. She wants me to give me she wants me to give her a full debrief. But since I'm assuming those are besties that just pulled up, I wrote a theta report earlier. Let me see if I can find it. It is 39108 Operation Safe Harbor, or as we would call it internally, Operation Friendship Bracelet. I'm going to run it by Springfield first, because that's the chain of command, sir. But I saw a report.
So sorry, I blanked. Wait, friendship? Oh, Theta Friendship Bracelet. Let me see.
It is a draft. It's Operation Safe Harbor, which is our public operation proposed to the state, and then internally, Operation Friendship Bracelet. I saw a report. I tagged it, and I was looking at reports. Oh
my god! Wait, you want us to like protect
I'm serious.
them?
Well, not really.
It's
long because I was just kind of word vomiting, which is why I was like, I just need to. Director, I take 30 milligrams of Adderall a day, and I was on lunch. And I was like, I'm just gonna shit this out at lunch. Because I got a FOIA request for a hot gun charge for a bestie, which the besties weren't even on the scene for the hot gun charge, so I gotta release it. And then I saw where they're doing the targeted violence, which I get, sure. But I think
you're talking about the shift one stuff?
Yeah, I think you have slightly convinced me to look at trying to provide limited clemency, and that conversation right there for having this violent, angry individual of a group. Director, they're at war with like 3 gangs that I know of, and I only know that because I talk to people, let alone what they're actually at war with.
Wait! Oh no, chat. She's gonna enable me, isn't she?
I'm not talking about giving them AKs and running into battle.
No, of course. If you're protecting yourself against terrorists, like, it's funny you mentioned that because this is something I was thinking about earlier today, and I used a hypothetical. You live in the United
Okay.
States. Let's say China invades us, right? And we are now.
That person blip. I think someone just stole your car.
Yeah, I fucking. Whatever.
Should we go get your car?
Nah, it's fine. You know.
All right.
So, what was I gonna say? Etiquette doesn't really exist that much anymore in San Andreas, does it?
I mean, the thing is, it does. What do you mean for the car thing?
Well,
or
sometimes.
talking
Oh
about
yeah, no that.
I'm confused. Are we talking about arming
No.
the besties, or are
I
we
meant the
talking
car
about,
that I just saw. That's where I was leaving it. Yeah.
So
Is
my big thing is obviously you have a good relationship with them, and very clearly they rolled up and didn't give a shit and were just casually talking to us about stuff. PMCs are a thing, and
that is true.
when people, so I was looking up. I'm doing what I shouldn't be doing and sweating, but I was looking up international law and military law concerning conscription and how multiple countries use conscription and armed forces, etc., for clemency. And generally speaking, how we could do it is kind of what I wrote down, which was we get certain individuals that we trust out of the besties. We give them a friendship bracelet, and if they go on certain jobs that we send them on, like PMCs, they have specific equipment, they have specific stuff. If they attack civilians, if they attack government employees, if they break from that protocol at all for any percentage, the deal is off. But we can provide clemency. We don't give them full time served. We give them some time served. And depending on the situation, we consider that as a suspended sentence, which is basically just we'll wait until the statute of limitations is near done and see if it even is applicable anymore. Or, you know, it just depends, right? Because this is uncharted territory for everyone. So it just depends on what you would
want you to work this. I don't want this in data. Data is seen by local law enforcement. This needs to go.
Is it?
Yes.
I'll put it back. Okay.
Put it into.
I thought it was.
No. You're good. I think we need to put this in classified, so it's like.
I don't have.
No, I can get that sorted for now.
Move it, please.
I'm gonna move it and then share it with you. Like, put this somewhere, you know, so you can work on it, and we'll figure out a better place for it.
Copy.
Because.
You see where I'm going with it, though, right?
I do,
like,
and I think it's worth exploring 100%. I'm not sold this is what we want to do because
no.
I'll put it this way. I was heavily encouraged and to remove any by multiple parties from there's been conversation about black bagging and and I was like, you know, put on the damn brakes because there's like a cultural acceptance thing, and also I need and I demand protections of my marshals legislatively or otherwise before I make them do it, because, and I use this example of you know, we go do something that makes absolute sense, that it's been authorized, and now we don't have the protections where now someone's jailing us, giving us a hard time. Listen, I don't give a fuck if people are like, oh my god, they're doing that. If they find out, what would be an issue is now we're dealing with a month worth of court cases because there's some
There's garbage.
unclear lines of it being legalized, right?
But once we get it all there, we could hire 3 besties to go black bag some bitch and we could shove them in the observatory.
Yes.
That's it. They would be fucking over the moon. We give them a pair of fucking handcuffs. They go black badge some motherfucker with a blacked out vehicle. They fucking get right up there. There's no blips. PD ain't knowing what's going on. Fucking
I
that's
agree.
What I mean.
Yes. Now I don't necessarily think we're at that point. I definitely think that is something to consider, including we talked about like advanced interrogation tactics, right?
Yes, and I was also concerned with the green card thing. I've been thinking about it over the weekend. And
oh my god, we denaturalize people in San Andreas.
No, that's not.
Oh, okay.
Director. Actually, that's not a bad idea. No, Sparks. No. Human rights.
Well, no, there are human rights, but so human rights versus citizen rights are two different things.
No. We're going back to the original conversation. Yes, we are further away from this, but I keep seeing where they're just like, we're not arming them, we're not giving them anything. I don't know if anyone's giving them information, even if
True.
so, like they're just doing it because, you know, like they're going out and getting rid of these faceless assets or attacking them and getting rid of the resources. Alexander Davidson, 50K. There we go. If for some reason, was it you said like the collector or something takes our shit? Are you kidding me? If we are like, yo, besties, we'll give you 1/10 of whatever that is, they'll go and fucking take that shit.
I don't disagree.
But this is a very internal discussion.
And I do also understand that you are saying you are authorized to do this in this fence line. You cross it, you will be charged criminally. And I will tell you
to the fullest
this,
extent, yes.
I quite literally had a intimate conversation with one of them that told me that they have already planted a camera in the main building where they meet. And I'm going to receive a code. And I said, and I had the very conversation that you're having with me now, which is I have to charge you because they told me that they murked all these faceless assets prior to the bombings today. And I said, I got to charge you. And he said he understood. So
okay. I will, I originally reported to Springfield, but obviously if that didn't just happen, this would be a different conversation, but like it's been on my mind for like the last 5 hours. So. I'll go with Springfield.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to get you probably, there's a command meeting coming up to discuss some things, including classified files. Okay. I think this sort of exploration is important, even if it doesn't get greenlit.
Correct, 100%. That was my thought too. Is you guys encourage the creativity and thoughts on it.
100%.
Worst case, this gets binned. Like I'm not too worried about it. Like, your car is on Pred's roof apparently. Was going to ask if you guys had people available for Knight's car. It's on top of Pred's roof. We should just go get your car. Directly.
No. Let him handle it. Ask him to. Okay. Yeah, that's what locals PD's for.
Okay.
So let him know we're handling some serious shit.
Yeah, I just said tow is fine.
You'll get used to this after a while. Look, it took me a while to get there, and it still sometimes gets insane. Don't ever hesitate to be like, you know, that's local PD shit, or understand that we can't fix everything. We can't go to every crime. It is better to prioritize the most important shit. Obviously, if something's happening right in front of you, sure, but not every 911 can be gone to. Not every Pred situation can be attended to. In fact, whoever fucking stole that was looking for our attention, right? Now, why am I not going to it? Because I'm not going to provide that. Because right now we're talking Faceless, which literally bombed half the city. Someone yoinked my car that's like a, you know, whatever. Shit. There was something that we were discussing throughout this entire thing that I want to bring up. Which I actually, what I just said, I think addresses it, right? About, yes, there'll be there'll be reports. People are going to see, you know, Pred doing crazy shit. But it's also an opportunity for us to weed out who is a good cop and who's dog shit. And there's no better way to kind of dice it up. And we just have to stay away from as much of it as we can in lieu of, let's just call it. Yeah, I think they're running it back probably.
All right, well, good for them, I guess. You're right. I don't know. I'm just hyper vigilant on situations right now. I need to take a breather.
As you should, right? And I suspect that you weren't expecting this level of pacing in top of the workload that the marshals got. I mean, you should have heard me yesterday. He was talking mad smack during the thing, and I said, "That's crazy because we handle something about we handle it all." And he goes, "You see, guys, he's claiming all our work," and I'm like, "Blunt wrote that. Da, 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 da. Motherfucker was quiet." You know what I mean?
They're getting
But-
it towed.
Easy. All right. Oh, who contacted you
Your
about it?
car. Yeah, Remy Ironside. Which I think
Awesome.
she might be a corrupt officer, but I don't think corrupt is in capital C corrupt. I think she just